Alright. Let's see if everything is working. Am I up? Okay, sweet, I'm up. Cool. Cool. Let's just close some things down. Alright. Okay, yo guys, welcome to the stream. And today we're trying again. We're trying to beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Elite Four with no items. I'm going to show you how. I've devised the way. I've literally tried this over and over again with this roster that I've got here. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So that's what we're going to do. So in fact, this might make this into a YouTube video at the same time. So here's what we're going to do. Right. Let me show you how to beat the Elite Four with this roster with no items, only held items. That means no heals, no potions, no super potions, no PP ups, no HP ups, no full restores, none of that. We're only using the held items that I give them and some berries, which will be held items, but we won't actually actively heal them. So here's the roster we're going to use. We've got Gengar, we've got Staraptor, Gardevoir. In fact, let me move my camera so you can see this a little bit better. Yeah, we've got Gengar, Staravia, Staraptor. I'm not sure which one it is. We have Gardevoir, Garchomp, and Torterra, along with Floatzel, all of their own different like held items. So here's what we're gonna do. I've literally gone through this multiple times, and I've devised a way in order to actually get at least up to Sylveon with, if I'm lucky, every single Pokemon still alive, barring maybe one. And literally, I've got like, I'm not sure if I can show you this here. I've made extensive stats and like notes detailing how I'm going to do this. So right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain as I go along how I'm going to do this, but basically we're going to start with Gengar. Right, let's get into it. Alright, the first one we've got to deal with is Aaron. He does a bug-type Pokemon, which, to be fair, isn't as difficult as it makes it out to be. I just have to make sure I don't have any Psychic types. Right, if this all goes according to plan, I should basically be able to defeat him with taking next to no damage. Okay, so first one will stand out as Dustox. That's exactly why I'm sending out Gengar, because Gengar will be immune to whatever poison they try to inflict on me, so that's one move just already ruled out. Plus, in my roster, Gengar is the fastest of pretty much everybody, so whenever I bring out Gengar, he's more likely to go first. We're going to start with Hex, because for moves that I'm not entirely certain will knock them out completely, I like to do half damage. Because everyone in Elite Four has 2 full restores, and we have to make sure we try not to get them to use that unless we have enough PP in order to rinse them out. So now that we've done that, we use Psychic, should knock them straight out. Right, he's fainted. The next one that should come up will be Heracross. Now, to be perfectly safe, I'm bringing out Staraptor. And I'm going to use Fly, just to avoid being hit. Because Heracross, unless like I've seen otherwise, pretty much always goes for a physical move and then misses, so it's kind of safe for me to do this. And Fly isn't 100% accurate, but what we're going to do is, because I've given him a held item that boosts the accuracy, that means that Fly pretty much should always hit. See? And that's 2 out the way. Don't have to worry about it. Right, next up is Beautifly. Now, this one can go one of 2 ways. The safest way I found is to go back to Gengar and try and use Thunder. If it doesn't use a specific move, I think it's Defense Order or something like that, which boosts its stats, then we're okay. But also because I've given Gengar the black belt, I think it's called the black belt or expert belt or something like that, it will basically always mean that whenever I use a super effective move, it will do more damage, so this should one-shot him. Perfect. Alright, the light screen's worn off now. Is Vespiquen? Is it Vespiquen? Vespiquen? Something like that. Right, I'm gonna switch to, I think it's Cloud? Yeah, I have to use Cloud. If you don't notice, they're all Final Fantasy names because that's a Final Fantasy nerd. Right, this can go one of 2 ways. Now, unfortunately, the only other flying move I have is Brave Bird, which I lose HP for, and I'm trying to keep as much HP as possible until I get to the last rounds. So we're just going to use Fly, which should be super effective. If you use a Defense Order, it means I have to use Fly twice, basically. Which, yeah, is use Defend Order. Chances are I'm going to have to use Fly again, but I have enough PP for that, so that should be fine. Yeah, I did half damage, but luckily because it did half damage, it won't use full restore, so we should be okay. It's going to use Aerial Ace, I'll take a bit of damage, which I guess is fine. I would have taken more damage if I used Brave Bird anyway, so we're okay. Right, that's 4 down. Now the last one will be the Drapion, who I'm expecting to take damage for because the only person that can be effective against him is my Torterra, and Torterra isn't the fastest Pokemon in my... I think it might be the slowest Pokemon in my roster, next to maybe God of War. So, we're going to switch to Torterra. Expect to take some damage, but we've got Giga Drain, so we're going to rectify that in the next one. Right, so they'll probably use X-Scissor, which will do some damage to me, quite significant damage actually. But I'm going to use Earthquake, which should one-shot them. Yeah, super effective, almost took up half my health, but we prepared for that, so it's okay. And that's Aaron defeated. So Aaron's pretty much the easiest one to deal with. And the second second Elite Four member, what's her name? Bertha, I want to say? Isn't hard to defeat either, but you can slip up. The real difficulty will come when we're getting to Flint. From Flint onwards, that's when it becomes really tough. Yeah, like this challenge is like really difficult. With items, it's like I could have done this like in a heartbeat. Without items, you're really struggling. Even with levels like this much higher than their Pokemon, it's still pretty difficult. Right, I have to make sure that I switch Tifa to be my lead, and I also have to give Tifa Rose Incense because we're going to be using a lot of grass type moves. So it's very important that we have something that helps boost grass type moves. Where is it? There we go. No, hold on. There we go, yeah. Everyone else, for the most part, we can keep it the same. Alright, now this, for Bertha, she uses ground type Pokemon. For the most part, we're basically just going to brute force it because Torterra is pretty much strong enough to be able to take them all by himself, but we have precautions anyway. Alright, they're going to bring out Quagsire first, which we're going to make up for our loss of health and use Giga Drain. I should be going first. However, I could be wrong about that. Alright, perfect. Right, now they're going to bring out Whiscash. We're going to keep with Torterra again. However, this time what we're going to do is we're going to use Leaf Storm, because I know for a fact that Leaf Storm can be dangerous. No, Whiscash can be dangerous. Hey, what's up, V-Gamer? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Right, as I say, Whiscash tends to use a berry, so if I use Giga Drain, it would have gone to low health and it would have attacked me with either Ice Fang or something to do with Thunder, and it would have done a lot of health. So I didn't want to do that. Right, Sudowoodo. Now we can switch if we want to. Yeah, I'm good as well. I'm good. How's your day been? Right. Because I'm going to be using my Floatzel later, I don't really want to switch. So I think we're going to stick with Torterra. Really, it kind of goes either way. It doesn't necessarily matter that much. But this is just a good precaution. Okay, see now... Alright, I made a mistake here. Essentially, what I should have done... Yeah, I made a mistake here. I should have used Giga Drain. I should have used Earthquake. Earthquake does a lot more damage. And I would have one-shot them. But luckily we have enough Giga Drain PP in order for this to, like, not really make sense. Not make sense. For it to not matter. Plus we'll be using Giga Drain once more anyway. So, that's accounted for. We'll get our health back. Right. Now they're going to send out Golem. Again, I'm going to stick with Torterra because Torterra is king. What we're going to do, we're going to use Crunch because Golem has, I believe, Sturdy as an ability, which means I'll not be able to one-shot it, at least not from full health. Which means I'm just going to have to take some damage. Luckily for me, Golem only tends to use Earthquake, so I think we're okay. Oh, and I landed a critical hit. Lucky me. Right, now we're going to use Giga Drain because I need health back. I could use Earthquake, but Giga Drain's the safer option. Especially considering that I go second. I need this health. Okay, now, I've lost a bit more health than I would have liked. But there's not much we can do about that. So here's what we're going to do. I have to keep Torterra out here because Sandstream will affect basically every other Pokemon in my roster. So, I'm just going to go straight for Leaf Storm. Because Hippowdon has really high defense. So I've just got to try and knock out a Leaf Storm. Whew. Okay, that was a lot closer than I would have liked. It's a good thing that my Torterra like held on. Okay, now we have no choice but to use Giga Drain. But again, we'll be using Giga Drain at least 2 more times before we get to Sylveon. I subscribe now. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I haven't heard the alert though, which is weird. Maybe my alerts are broken. Alright, we beat Bertha. That's fine. I took a bit more damage than I would have liked. But we're gonna keep trying this. We're gonna keep trying this. Now, for this one, I have to make sure that float still starts. That's very important. That is very important. I may have to change up my strategy a little bit because my Torterra took a lot more damage than I anticipated. Now, Flint, I'm expecting to lose somebody here. I'm hoping not. If things go my way, we might be able to take out Flint. Yeah, I don't know what my alert box isn't working. Because it should have told me that someone subbed, but oh well. Okay. For this, we need to use Hydro Pump. I know that Rapid Dash is going to go first, so that's why I have to make sure I do as much damage as possible. Now, if I miss, which is, to be fair, is pretty likely, I have to go straight to Guard Jump, hard switch, because there's a good chance that I could die. Alright, that's one shot, that's good. Now, here's the thing. Flint tends to change who they bring out, second or third. Sometimes it's Steelix then Lopunny, sometimes it's Lopunny then Steelix. But we're prepared for either case anyway. And Float still managed to expel it, which is great. Right, they're using Steelix. We need to bring back out Torterra. Now, Giga Drain won't do that much damage because I believe Steelix wouldn't be super effective against Steelix. But I believe I'm faster, and then it'll just try and use Iron Tail, so that's fine. In fact, if I'm lucky, they might try and use a full restore on the next move, and I can just keep you. Never mind. Okay, great. That's throwing my plans a little bit awry, which means I've kind of got to do this on the fly, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay. Alright. New plan. We're gonna more or less swap out where I'm gonna use Torterra and use my Staraptor instead. Yeah, that attack wasn't gonna do as much. Right. We'll use something that won't get it into red, so Steel Wing's probably safe. Probably should have used. I don't want to use Brave Bird because I knew that would have knocked me out. And then Close Combat might be able to finish it. Okay, good. The only issue we have now is taking on Infernape, because I was planning to have Torterra for that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that. My next option is to use Garchomp. Okay, they should be bringing out Lopunny. For Lopunny, I can stick with Cloud, my Staraptor, so it's fine. Before I stop by for a bit for the sake of providing some company. Excited to see how this turns out. But, well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is only the first run. It was going well until I lost my Torterra, which in theory wasn't my own fault. That was actually my own fault, but we can rectify it. Okay, now this can go two ways. Low pony will burn out and it will do the work for me, or it will attack and then I have to use another close combat. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. This run isn't going as well as I would have liked. The next best person to bring out would be my Floatzel. Okay, I'm unsure if my Floatzel is faster than their low pony. I'm inclined to say no, because of my base stats. Oh, that's rare. Okay, this should knock it out. It's a bit overkill, but I have to be certain. Right now, here they're gonna bring out Drifblim, which is probably the most annoying Pokemon of the lot to deal with. So I'm not taking any chances. We're gonna bring out my Garchomp. And we're going to just go for straight Outrage. Which means I don't really have much of a choice of how it's going to end up. But Outrage is safer. And that's another reason. Overkill, not better, safer and sorry. Exactly, it's better to be safer and sorry. And another reason why I used Outrage is because what tends to happen with Flint, there's like 3 scenarios. He'll either swap out Drifblim, or Drift will use Minimize twice, and will evade basically a lot of my attacks. So using Outrage was the best bet, because Outrage pretty much almost always hits. And we got rid of Infernape, who probably does the most damage to everyone on my team. Okay, he's going to switch up Drifblim. We're going to keep it with Garchomp. If I'm lucky, I'll get to go first, but I'm pretty sure I won't. Okay, that's Flint taken care of. We did pretty well. We've done pretty well. And Confusion will go by the time I get to the next Elite Four, so we're fine. However, this has changed my plans a little bit. I hated Minimize so much when I did the Elite Four and BDSP. Never again. It's the worst. It is the actual worst. Because it just means you're just never going to hit it. So that's why, in order to counter that, I made sure I had a move that pretty much almost always hits. If it doesn't hit the first one, it will at least hit the second one, and it does higher damage. Right. Lucian is the last one. Now, I think there's an error in my notes here, because I'm pretty sure Mr. Mime, I can't use Gengar against them. So, I'm going to have to do a quick revision right here. Because I'm pretty sure Gengar won't work. Or if it does, you know what? It's the first run. We're gonna try it. We'll use it. We'll use this to learn. A part of me tells me that that's not gonna work, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Another thing I need to do as well is I may have to give one of these a berry. I think I'm gonna have to give Cloud a berry. One that will like save him from if he's about to get hit. Which I believe... I'm not gonna feed it to him, I'm gonna let him hold it so I'm not breaking the rules. If I held by Pokemon, oopsies. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let this give it to him. Because Cloud tends to have high enough accuracy anyway. Mine usually just sets up, so the quicker you get rid of it, the better. I just went full power and then switched. Yeah, that's the plan. Basically, for most of these, I need to brute force it, but some of them, especially I think Bronzong, which kind of ruins my plans because I was supposed to have Torterra. I'm gonna try and get rid of it as quickly as possible, but I'll need to do it with like 2 or 3 different Pokemon. Because normally I'd have Torterra up to this point. The fact that I don't is actually quite rare because I've done this 12 times trying to figure out the best path. Okay, this should be weak to poison. If it's not, I'll be shocked. Yeah, it's weak to poison. So we're going to use Sludge Bomb. If we're lucky, it'll be poisoned. Or, you know, just knock it out, that works too. Right. Now, here's where we have an issue. We were supposed to use Torterra for Alakazam, because Torterra is the only one that has a dark move, as far as I can tell, in my roster. So I guess the next best move I need to use a ghost move. Issue is, I'm pretty sure he'll one-hit my Gengar if they go first, and I'm not prepared to do that. So I can either go for Brute Force. You know what? I'm gonna. This is a bit out there, but I'm gonna go straight for Brute Force. Because I'm pretty sure that Alakazam would knock out my Gengar if I got a chance. So I'm not gonna risk it because I need Gengar later. Yeah, Outrage again is probably my safest bet. Also, Future Sight is very dangerous. So I need to swap in a Pokemon that can take the hit. I don't know which Pokemon here can take that hit. It's about to send out Medicham. I will swap for Cloud, because then I can use Fly, and I will guarantee that it's dead. Also, I reduced their attack, which is great. And I get back a bit of health, which is good. Normally, it can't use a move that can get me when I use Fly anyway, so I think I'm okay. And it does half the job for me, which I find weird. It just loses half its health. I'm pretty sure it's due to its powered item or its ability or something. Right, the next will be Girafarig, I'm not sure how to actually pronounce that. And now Cloud faded. Okay, that wasn't in my plans, but I'm gonna power through anyway. Because Cloud isn't actually in my plans for the rest of this anyway, so I think we're okay. Right. We're gonna have to use Outrage again. Actually, I don't think I'd have enough. We're gonna have to use Outrage. I was gonna use Sandstorm, but I'm not sure if... I wasn't sure if Giraffe Ridge would have gone first. Alright, the last one is Bronzong. I'm not sure if I'll be able to defeat this. The only person that can really take on Bronzong was my Torterra. So I'm kind of in a bit of a sticky situation. Because Bronzong is pretty much strong against everything. Like, literally everything. Except for ground. I think it's except for ground. Okay, it's weak against ground, dark, fire, and ghost. But it's strong against dragon. And against poison. So what I could do, though it's a bit of a last gasp like move here. I could try and use Gengar, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to work because Hex isn't the strongest move. Okay, I'll knock it out mostly, but then it's going to hit me back with another move. So I just have to hope. I have to hope I survive this. Trick Room. Okay. Come on. Earthquake. Oof. Okay, I am literally... I am on the brink here. That should knock it out. That should knock it out. Okay. That's Lucian taken care of. Alright, we've done the Elite Four no items. Now I have to be able to get to Sylveon. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get to Sylveon. It's a bit of an ask. Okay, see. Now, finally, I'm going to use my Gardevoir because it's been honest, been pretty useless until now. And we're going to pretty much wing it here. This isn't... It's not the most... I wouldn't say it's the most fireproof or foolproof plan. But I've just had an idea. If I have an item that boosts fairy moves, I should give it to her straight away. Otherwise, we're just going to have to go like this. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Does look like I've done enough mining and Grand Underground. But what I can do is for Aerith, give you a citrus berry. I mean, oh wait, no, that wasn't... Okay, I kind of broke the rules there. I kind of broke the rules. I was supposed to let you hold it. So, to rectify that, I'm going to take off the held item. Because that wasn't fair. I wasn't supposed to do that. Right. I'm going into this with 4 Pokemon, 3 of which are my weakest, and 1 is basically half dead. Not great. Here's a big Cynthia. I only have like half a plan to defeat her. And it's not even foolproof. It pretty much relies on me one hitting her half the time. Right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Moonblast. I managed to go first for some reason. I had a Citrus Berry, which is annoying. If I manage to survive this hit, I'm not sure if I will, but if I manage to survive this hit... Okay. I'll use Moonblast again. Oh, we'll take it out, that's 1. The next will be Roserade. And at this point, I'm pretty much banking on... I'm fairly certain that Zach's gonna die in the next one. I'm pretty sure my Gardevoir is gonna go. Because I was gonna bring out Gengar. But I feel like it's a bit risky, so I want to at least try and do some damage on the off chance I'm faster than Roserade. Right. I can't use Dream Eater because they're not asleep. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Yep, dead. Okay. Only person that could theoretically be faster is Yuffie. I mean, Gengar's probably faster because it's my fastest Pokemon, but my Flitzel I think is my 2nd or 3rd fastest, so I'm hoping that this will work. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, this run might be ending here. This run might be ending here. To be fair, the run ended the minute I lost my Torterra. If I did lose my Torterra, I would have been able to do this. Right, let's try Psychic. Am I going to be going first? Okay, at least I go first. Now the next one would be out is Gastrodon. I was supposed to have my Torterra for Gastrodon and the next Pokemon, which would be Lucario. However, the way things are looking, that's not going to happen. So, here's what I'm going to do. If I'm hoping it's a Water type. Yep, nothing is effective. That's just perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to have to bank on the fact that this does enough damage. Yeah, nothing. Okay, we're out. Gengar held on. Gengar held on. I don't know how, but they held on. And I can't use Earthquake anymore. However, it did just heal, which isn't... I mean, that's just mean right there. However, I can use this chance for some research on which Pokemon I could have used. Pretty much none of them. Yeah, literally only Torterra would have been the only Pokemon that would have worked. So what I now know for the next run is that Torterra needs to somehow survive all the way over here. I mean, I'll play it out for the sake of playing it out, but this run is over. But we'll try again. We'll try again. To be fair, the fact that I got this far on the first run is actually quite shocking, because usually I die out by accident. Okay, what we do know now is that Outrage works. I'm going to write down my notes, because otherwise I will forget. So if in doubt, just use Outrage. they sent out my Lotich, in which I was hoping to have Gengar for. Yeah, it's just another dragon. Okay, yeah, that runs over. We did well though. We did well. Also, if you're in the, it's a great first turn considering it was mostly winged. Yeah, half of it was winging it. If my Torterra did survive, I would have done a lot better there. Because I had to use other Pokemon, in which I wasn't planning to, like at all. So, for that, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Like, when I first did the research to try and figure out the best way to do this, with the Pokemon set that I have, I know it's not the most optimal set, but it's the one I have. Like, I die out, like, very early on. But it's fine. Attempt 2. We know what we're doing now. Basically, if I don't have to use Torterra, then just get them out. Because it's too risky. It's too risky. Right. This should be plain sailing. For most people, if you've already been here, then you already know pretty much what we're going to do, but I'm going to explain it again anyway, for the sake of, like, people who might be new here. Stars are key. Stars are absolutely key. Because their stats are just so much higher, especially Torterra, whose defense stats are just ridiculous. So losing Torterra to... Who did I lose it? I think I lost it to Flint. Losing it to Flint, that's not good enough. I need to do better than that. Right. This should one-shot them, using Hex to make sure that they don't go to 0 health, and then Psychic should knock them straight out. For those of you who know, I have like notes here. Actually, wait, it's right there. Like notes on my iPhone for every Pokemon I'm about to face. The only one that doesn't have a note is Garchomp, because I have no idea what to do for them. Even though I already have a Garchomp, but by the time I get to Garchomp, I imagine a lot of my Pokemon would have been knocked out by then. Whew. Right, the good thing about switching in Cloud, or Staraptor, whatever you want to call it, but I call him Cloud because it's my Pokemon. The good thing is, when you switch them in, Intimidate always as low as their attack. Even if it's like not by a massive amount, it still lowers it, so it gives me a bit of breathing space. That's Heracross dealt with. Right. For Beautifly, we go back to Gengar, use Thunder twice. If I'm lucky, it will be once, it depends. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it'll just be once because I'm faster than Beautifly anyway, so. Being someone who picked Infernape, the first Elite Four member was a breeze. The rest of them, however, was a pain. But somehow got through. This challenge would kill. Yep. See now, Infernape. The thing about Infernape has great attack, but for the Pokemon that you eventually end up facing, it's too lightweight for me. It's too lightweight, and it doesn't have enough type advantage. That's why I went with Torterra, because it's ground and grass, and obviously there's weaknesses there. But for the most part, Earthquake will deal with a lot of Pokemon. So that's why I went for Torterra this time around. I usually go for Piplup at the start, but I decided to change up this time because I wanted to like change up my roster. Right, now we're going for Vespiquen. We're going to bring back out Staraptor. Now, here, I'm hoping Vespa can use Aerial Ace. I doubt it. In the runs I've done, it's only used for Aerial Ace maybe once or twice as a first move. So I'm expecting Defend Order. But if you use Aerial Ace. Okay, that means we get to one shot and we save a move. That's perfect. That's just lucky. And there's one thing that I've learned about using Staraptor. I can't be afraid to use Brave Bird, even though it loses me health. It does way more damage. Just way more damage. And it's also more accurate. Alright, Drapion. We have to bring out Torterra. Alright, expecting to take some damage here, as per usual. Happens pretty much every time. But I'll be able to one-shot it, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Right, that's taken care of. We're gonna head on to the next one. I need to switch. I believe I have to use... Yeah, I have to have Torterra for pretty much all of this. And I'm changing the held item to Rose Incense. I have to remember that, because that actually makes a big difference. Because one shots suddenly end up becoming two shots and then I take up more damage. It's not worth it. I usually do my first playthroughs with fire starters, but then my starter got a speed lowering nature and I regret everything. Quick Claw was my savior. Yeah, to be fair, Quick Claw has been my savior for a lot of these. Mainly for Torterra at the start, not so much now because I don't really feel like it matters as much. But I could use Quick Claw for Gardevoir because Gardevoir tends to not go first. Like ever. It's really slow. Gardevoir is like, if used right, can be super powerful. But it's so slow, so slow. And I haven't got enough like boosts to like override that or whatever. Alright, Bertha, to be honest, Bertha, you're pretty much the easiest of the lot, if I'm being honest. It's Flint that's the problem. Right. Again, because we lost health, we're going to use Giga Drain. Never usually cared about held items or natures until BDSP, so yeah, here's the thing, I used to not care that much up until... I want to say, well, I missed X and Y. It was when they remade, what was it? Sapphire for the 3DS. That's why I started to take this like held item stuff seriously. I think it was a Sapphire Blue or a Ruby Red or something like that. That's when I took it like pretty seriously, because I was like, I need to know my stuff. Because when I started playing against my mates, they used to just clean me out. Alright, here we're gonna use Leaf Storm. I'm not taking any chances. Whiscash avoided it anyway. That's just unlucky. That's actually just super unlucky. That's just super unlucky. Okay. Okay, yep, as I remember. No other Pokemon can take it on. So I've got hope to one-shot this. It's a... It's a bit of an ask if I'm being honest with you. But I have to one-shot it. Okay, cool. That was unexpected. Whiscash usually isn't able to dodge like that fast. Okay, Sudowoodo, we're switching. Like I'm not taking no chances. I could use Giga Drain on Sudowoodo because there's a rock type. But I also don't want to take too many chances here. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm trying it. Because I wasn't expecting to lose that much health. Let's try hands onto Pokemon that sounded compatible. Sure, I got by, but I look back and cringe. Yeah, I think we all started really naively at the start of Pokemon. Like, I only just properly understood what like EVs and AVs mean. Like, I didn't really understand it the whole time. Well, I guess it depends what Pokemon you're playing as well, but like, yeah, there's so much more to Pokemon than like people let on. Alright, Giga Drain again. This is not the prime tactic that I wanted to use. I would have preferred something else, but here we are. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers, I'm very close. I'm going to do as much Pokemon / Nintendo content as I can, plus gaming news content, which I'm bringing out as well. It should be pretty fun. Right, we're going for Golem. This is this isn't this is okay. This is a call I have to make. How much health do I have? I have 48. I have to judge whether I can actually survive this. This is going to be a war of attrition. Because I feel like I might not survive this. If I don't survive this, I have to start the run again. But if I do, we might be able to get a lot of health back. Okay, 5 HP. This is I'm cutting it close here. It's gonna survive, but I get health back. As long as your Pokemon is alive, no strategies or whatever you want. Yeah, that's true. Literally, see now, Golem's gonna use full restore, but I'm gonna use Giga Drain again. So this is just a kind of a cheat way to get some free health. Because I know it'll use Sturdy again. And I'm gonna do that up until I'm close enough to full health. Or in fact, even the next move cycle, there'll be the last full restore, because I'm pretty sure each Elite Four member only has 2 full restores. But only from 3 Giga Drains. I'm kind of cutting it close here, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm cutting a little bit close here, but that's fine. Because I want the full health. Actually, what I should have done is use Crunch, actually. That actually wasn't as smart as I thought it would have. I should have used Crunch then, because I know that Golem goes first. And then I would have got my health back. But oh well. They haven't got any more full restores left. Nope. And I have 4 Giga Drains left, which kind of works out for me. Alright, Hippowdon. We take out with Leaf Storm. Alright, sweet. Oh my... Jesus. Oh. Okay. This is, ooh. I'd only have one other Leaf Storm left. That's kind of scary. But I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure I won't have to use Leaf Storm again. So this just has to hit. Yeah, okay, we've done this. I like how I said Bertha was the easiest, and then I'm actually here sweating, trying to do it. Alright, that's Bertha done. Now we move on to Flint. Flint, I hate fighting Flint. Flint's too unpredictable. I mean, like, there are set patterns for what they would do, but the thing with Flint is that he has like 3 or 4 set patterns which he can do, and I don't like that. It's too... there's too much at stake. Alright, Floatzel. I'm being dumb. Floatzel should be first. Now, here's the thing. I have a feeling I'm going to get unlucky, and that Rapidash will dodge my Hydro Pump. If it does, I'm not going to be happy. Bertha's really out here trying to prove me wrong for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what Bertha's problem is. Jesus. I'm just trying my best to win. But nope. Bertha said otherwise. Right. Let's pray to the brilliant Diamond Gods that this goes as smoothly as possible. Knowing my luck, probably not, but we'll see. Okay, this has to hit. I got poison, but like that was expected. Alright. Alright, luckily for me, expelled the poison. Right, now it's Steelix. This was... I'm pretty sure Steelix last time, it was a bit dangerous. What happened? And I had to end up taking it out with close combat. So... knowing that I'm probably going to be faster than it, I might stick with Floatzel this time. Which isn't in my notes. That's not in my notes. In my notes is a completely different tactic. But what I do need to do... I have to make sure I hit. I have to at least make sure I hit. So Aqua Tail should be okay. Hopefully it doesn't knock it out. Yeah. Ah, it's Thunderfang. Oh my. Okay. That's not great. Okay, let's just take it out right now, please. Please take it out. Please take it out, Floatzel. Okay, now I remember why I didn't put out Floatzel. I forgot it has Thunderfang. Yeah, I should just stick to my notes. I don't know why I'm like freestyling. This isn't the best idea. Okay, Lopunny. I haven't used Cloud as much. So I'm hoping it'll be able to one-shot it. However, in a lot of my runs, it has improved. As such. And I get to lower its attack, which isn't the worst in the world, so. Alright. Come on, close combat. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Boom. Yes. Finally. In a lot of the runs, it usually has a little bit of health left, and it's put a massive, like, dent in my plans. So this might be a better run than I thought. Right. Now you have no choice but to bring out Drifblim. Of which I'm bringing out my secret weapon, Garchomp, because Garchomp is king. I'll have I have no one else to tell me otherwise. I'm back. What's good, V-Gamer? Welcome back, welcome back. How are you? Right, we're on the second run. It's used Baton Pass, of course it has. And it's out in third ape. Now, this might one-shot it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I knew it. I used the full restore. Can I one-shot it again? Come on. The minimize sphere is returned. Yeah, I am very much afraid of minimize. Minimize is my worst enemy. Right. It will use full restore. But that does... I know dig won't do enough damage. I have to try and outrage again. And now I've not only do I have a minimize sphere, I have a confusion fear because it might hurt myself in its confusion. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, good. Finally, got rid of Infernape, and we still have 6 Pokemon left. Right, now we have to get rid of Drift Blim. Drift Blim can't run away, all it can do is take my hits. Right, we'll keep with it. Outrage has 2 or 3 shots consecutively. Let's use... Okay, I don't know why it gets to go first, but alright. I get burned, which isn't great, which means I have to swap around berries. I don't really want to have to do that. Ah, and because I'm burned, my attack is severely dropped. And I'm confused. All of a sudden, this has become a problem. Right. Who am I certain is faster? Here's the thing. I know Gengar's the fastest in my... Gengar's the fastest in my roster. Problem is, Fund is not the most accurate move. And they get a free hit. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. And it's going to use Minimize, so I have to use Hex. Which is not something I want to do, but I kind of have to. Luckily, Hex is... What the? Did he just take my attack? And it got health, but... Oh, this game is... And it avoided it, of course it did. I also wasn't expecting Drift Blim to be faster. And now they're both burned. Oh, this run has... And it avoided it. This is improving. Oh, the minimize sphere. The minimize sphere. No! No! Oh, nothing is going to hit. Literally nothing is going to hit. This is proving to be quite a problem. Yeah, this is going to be quite a problem, this is. And I can't bring out Will-O-Wisp because... okay. This run really is on fire. Yeah, this it's literally it's burning. It's burning as we speak. Oh no. Right. Best way to do it. Best way to do this. I have to back that T4 hit. And Tifa has enough defense. Even though I don't really want to bring her up. The battle is hard, V-Gamer. The battle is very hard. You shouldn't be allowed to use that many minimizers. The worst thing is, I can't even use a move that disables, like, I don't know what the word is, that disables status boosts, because none of my Pokemon is faster than Drifblim. Like, not a single one. So I kind of just have to hope. In fact, Gengar does have an ability which can disable a move, which may disable a move actually. Issue is, it's just not good enough. And it gets you strength sap as well. Drifblim, I have never had a run where I've not taken out Drifblim by now. I've pretty much always taken out Drifblim. The only problem is, it just keeps using strength sap, and my attack is so low now that it's just not gonna matter. Literally, not a single one of my moves has hit. Not one of them. Finally. Oh my god, finally. Yeah, listen, Drifblim is like, what's the smallest thing? What, it's like a quark. It's an up quark. Is it this fucking big at this point? The fact that I managed to get through that is a mystery. Now, here's an issue. You're burnt, which means I have to give you a held item that heals burning, which I don't know sure if I have. There we go. I'll give you a Raspberry. But again, I lose like my attack. You, I have to give a citrus berry. And that's pretty much it. Luckily, everyone else is for the most part okay. And I don't think... yeah, I don't think I have to use anyone in particular. Well, who's like injured right now. The ghost type Pokemon and managed invisibility. Iconic. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, you. I don't even know why Lucian's holding a book. That's just kind of weird to me. Right, this. Weirdly enough, this isn't the hardest of the lot. But because Garchomp is burnt, it makes it a little bit harder. Right. So if I do Sludge Bomb, that should knock it out. Yeah. Right. Man's reading his witchcraft for this fight due to the nonsense those teams can spit. You know what? I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. To be fair, he looked... All things considered, that could be the definite for all I know. Maybe that's why he's the strongest of the Elite Four. Right. To beat Alakazam last time, I used Garchomp. I don't really want to use Garchomp this time, but I do need him. So I need to double check how strong Crunch is. 80. It's not the best. This could be a major error by me. Because in my notes, it says I could use Crunch. Use Nasty. I don't even know what Nasty Plot does. I forgot what it does. Perfect. Definitely, he's coming for your starter. Hey, not Tifa. Tifa's here to stay. Right, so our Medicham. Medicham is fighting. And Cloud is full health. We should be okay here. Also, I get to lower its attack. I'm just hoping. In fact, I'm really hoping. I have a theory about Medicham's ability. I need to double check what its ability is. Because I think, for some reason, Cloud keeps dying. So I'm just going to use Brave Bird to get out of the way, because I know I go first. And I lose a little bit of health. It's better to do that than use Fly, because I know for certain that I'll lose a bit of health, but at least the bird won't die. Alright, Girafarig, I need... Oh. This can go one of two ways now. I could use you. Yeah, we'll swap you out. We're gonna use Garchomp. I'm hoping it heals its burn by itself. There we go. Right. Garchomp. Outrage is probably the best way to do it. I'm gonna take a hit, or do use Trick Room. That works too. She's gonna use it for Restore, which isn't great. See, now if I had my Dragon Claw, that would have been a one-shot. And now I'm confused. So what I have to do now is swap them out, because I know for a fact I'm not going first. But I'm not sure what move Girafarig would you use. You know what? We stick with Outrage. Yeah, somehow I had a feeling that would happen. It's a good thing I didn't swap out. I took some damage, but what's gonna happen? VUM.ONG. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Frank Hancock. I don't. You know what? I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't do this. But I'm bringing out Torterra. Knowing my luck, he's gonna have a fire move. Psychic. That's not the worst. I might be able to get away with a Giga Drain here. Wait, what? Did it not let me use my Giga Drain? Oh, because a sap sip. Oh, I should have just used Crunch. It just gets its attack raised. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Right. I was hoping to get some health from that, but I only have 2 Giga Drains, but I guess that's fine. I should have attacked when I had the chance. Okay, I avoided the attack. That was so lucky, but I avoided the attack. Good old Frank, don't mind them. They're one of my many stream spammers. Considering I hop streams to keep people company, I see these guys a lot. Ah, I see. Okay. Well then, they're more than welcome, I guess. Right, Bronzong. I can't remember what I did last time to defeat Bronzong. I think I used Auron. In fact, I still have the notes here somewhere. Because Bronzong is weak to ground, fire, ghost, and dark. So. I believe I used Gengar. I want to say I used Gengar. I have to go back in the stream to remember. Because I didn't actually write it down. But I believe Bronzong used Trick Room as a move. But I get to go first. Oh wait, I should have gone to go first. Oh my god, why? Why is Bronzong that fast? At least Earthquake's disabled. But that's ruined my plans. That's completely ruined my plans. I can't use Earthquake either, so I just have to use Crunch. They tried to go around annoying people, but they don't really recognize that typing in chat helps promote live streams, so in reality, backhanded support. Ah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, typing my chat just helps me, so I'm not mad at it. Like, at all. Okay, all of a sudden this run is turning to crap. I blame the Drifblim. I 100% blame that Drifblim. It ruined all my plans. Right, none of these are effective. Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Dig, because it's floating, I'm pretty sure it does nothing. Yep, it's floating. It does nothing, which essentially means I actually can't do anything here. Yeah, this isn't the only hope I would have. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's no hope at this point. It's the Witchcraft. I told you they were coming for your starter. Yep, you know what? It's the Witchcraft. It's a stupid book. It's the book. The book done me dirty. Which is quite annoying, because that is actually the first time. That is the first time that I've failed a run at Lucian. I always fell at either at Flint or at Cynthia, but never at Lucian. Alright, and I can't. First thing is, I can't even remember if they used any. What's it called? I can't remember if they used any full restores. Hey up, hey Jazzy, welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? Oh, he's gonna get knocked out. He's gonna get knocked out. You're on the train at Charing Cross. Ooh, the train. We love to see it as opposed to the regular train. Wait, you're about to see me effectively fail this run. In fact, actually, let's call a spade a spade. This run is over. But at least we know what we're supposed to do. The first run was probably the most successful, but I had no Pokemon at the end. I managed to get to Sylveon, and I managed to defeat, I believe, 3 other Pokemon? Yeah, I managed to defeat 3 other Pokemon. And then I had 3 left. So I was close to doing the challenge. But then in the end, we kind of fell short. Which, you know, it happens. It happens. So this is the 3rd time going through it now. How long have I been streaming? About an hour and a bit. I've been streaming since 6:15. So yeah, I've been streaming for like an hour and a bit. Hour and 20, hour and 30 maybe. I haven't been on train in ages. I only used to go on trains when I went to hospital, so maybe that's a good thing. I should try to use trains more. I mean, it depends where you live, innit? Like, for a lot of people, trains is pretty much their main method of transport. How much longer are you going for? This is probably going to be my last run. So that would be like another 30 minutes maybe. 20, 30 minutes maybe. Because after that point, I'd have to call it quits and try a new strategy. So, for the most part, it could be, depending how lucky I am, it could be 10 minutes. If I manage to do it properly, it will be 30 minutes. But it's been fun. It's been fun. I've managed to learn a lot. I realized that my my notes here are bollocks. Alright, this will be the last run. Alright, Hexed and Psychic, we know the drill. I live by the sea, so hardly no trains around here. I hear that. Wait, where do you live, Nexus? Like which country, or which part of the country, so to speak? Right, Dustox is out, so I mean, the first Elite Four has never been a problem for us. My signal's a bit crap, so I'm gonna alert. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Cloud. We're gonna use Fly now. Yes, see, thank you, Jazzy. If you're watching, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're 8 subscribers away, I believe, from 300, which we're getting very close to. Gonna make a Pokemon content, Nintendo content, and trying to add some gaming news content in there as well on all my socials. So it'll be fun. Alright, Beautifly switch, bring back out Gengar, because that's where the good stuff is. Here we should one-shot it with Thunder. Wait, it avoided it? Okay, that's rare. Oh god, each of these runs I've just had really poor luck. The fact that special defense rose and its speed rose just doesn't help. But luckily I still managed to one-shot it because I'm just a bit stronger with it anyway. You live in Tyne and Weir. Oh, Tyne and Weir, so you mean that's up north, right? By like Newcastle area? Like Tyneside, Wearside? Right. Exactly. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Do you watch football? I know a lot of people up there are big football fans. Alright, Vespiquen, we're gonna use Flyer. Now, will it use Aerial Ace? Nope, use Defend Order, of course it did. Okay, we're gonna use Fly again. This, in theory, should knock it out. If it doesn't, then this is just unlucky on my part. Alright, perfect. Alright, Drapion we switch out for Torterra. Okay, occasionally I watch more tennis though because I play it. My family, on the other hand, is huge on football. Oh, sweet. So what team did they support? And how long have you been playing tennis for? Also, have you, actually, I say have you heard? You've probably heard of the whole thing with Novak Djokovic, which I found just insane what's going on. It's just a bit, it's just nuts the way that's just been handled. It's been handled pretty poorly though, to be honest with you, but guess that's how it goes. Oh, I landed a critical hit. I mean, it didn't matter. I was gonna one hit it anyway, but right, Aaron is done. We know this. We've done this. Right. Only, oh okay, this isn't the greatest run already because 2 Pokemon have taken hits. We have to give you Rose Incense. Alright. Don't know what, I don't know how, like, I ended up going left, right, left, right. Alright, Bertha, don't ruin my plans. I have updated notes on this. So we should be able to do some relative damage here. I wish I could switch held items, like, in between the game. But again, I feel like that would be OP. Right, we got our full health. Now, Whiscash is the only Pokemon here that can ruin my plans. Other than that, I think we're okay. So yeah, normally I would have sent out Gengar because Thunder, but Whiscash is also Electric type. And it uses Ice Fang, which isn't great. So, we're going to use Leaf Storm. This has to hit. Perfect, okay. Our plans are still in full effect. Exactly what we wanted. Now we switch. And we bring out our Floatzel. It'll be Sudowoodo. We use Hydro Pump, which should hit because I'm just much faster and like Sudowoodo is just hella slow anyway. Alright, this is going good. Right, it's very 2-day support, mostly England though. I played tennis now for maybe 5 years. I've heard a lot on the whole Djokovic ordeal. Yeah, like what did you hear? Because I've been hearing a bunch of stuff. It's the fact that he got his, what was it? He got the visa revoked twice, which is absolute like madness. But also I feel like Djokovic didn't handle it well on his side either. So at this point he should really just give up. Alright, for Golem we need to bring out Tifa. If I remember correctly, this can go one of two ways. So we're going to use Crunch, because I know I'm going to go second, because I haven't really got much of a choice. And then we're going to use Giga Drain. Also, on the tennis aspect, do you like play in tournaments? Do you like play for like a team? Do you have tennis teams or club or something like that? Right, Golem is proving... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Landed a critical hit. I mean, I didn't really need to, but it's fine. And now Giga Drain. Which hopefully should restore me most, if not all, my health. Okay, I was kind of hoping for a bit more, but we can work with that. Right, we're sticking with Torterra here. I've not been hindered in any way, shape or form, which is good. So this should be a one-shot with Leaf Storm. Perfect. Right, let's just get on to Flint, where basically everything turns to shit, if I'm being honest. Right. Okay, now. Here, I'm planning to do something a bit different. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but I might have a TM. Where is Taunt? Yes, Taunt. This is my get out. I kind of need all these moves though. So I'm going to give it to Taunt. I'm going to give it to Zac. And we're going to get rid of Dream Eater, because Hypnosis almost never hits. So it's a bit of a waste. So now, on the chance, I mean, it's a very thin chance, but on the chance that Drifblim pops up and tries to use Minimize, we're going to bring out Zac, which means that they can't use Minimize like multiple times, which means they have to attack me. Either way, it will use either Will-O-Wisp or it will either use Will-O-Wisp or it will use Minimize. Either way, it won't be able to use either because neither of them are proper attack moves, so. Right. Hydro Pump. It's going to use Poison Jab. I'm going to take 165 or 157. That was a bit more than last time. And it avoided it. Of course it did. Of course this game just didn't want to... It just didn't want to do me nicely. Ah, I knew it had to just do me somewhere. It would have been too risky to bring out Torterra anyway, so... Right. I've just got to hope Yuffie survives. That's pretty much my only... Okay, Rapidash is gone. I'm hoping I don't have to use Yuffie for the rest of this. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't actually. Okay, poison is gone. Your health is still gone though, so that's not great. Alright, Torterra, swap her up. The situation is too much of a mess for me to make a clear story of what I've heard. I'm planning on reading up about the whole situation to try and figure it out. But he didn't handle it great. Yeah, I haven't read up enough of it either, just from what I've heard and from what some of my friends who've actually watched tennis a lot told me. It's not great. But I'm planning to read a bit more because I try not to say too much when it's like secondhand information. Okay, that was almost perfect. var.tech. I'm guessing this is another one of those things that just kind of interrupts your streams or whatever. Right, Steelix is gone. Next will be Medicham. We're gonna bring out Cloud, which, to be fair, I haven't used Cloud like almost at all actually. No, it's not Medicham. It's Lopunny. Lopunny's what we're bringing out. Yep, another spam bot. I thought I had enough of those on Twitch, but they came to YouTube as well. So, right, Lopunny. Do I take the risk and use my health to get rid of it? No, I don't think I do. Again, this could go one of two ways. They always come back. Yep, thought so. Now, it looks like Lopunny might burn out. That's usually what happens when the health is that low, but it's quite unlikely. High jump kick. I'm gonna lose some health here, not a lot, but okay, alright. Okay, I can't use another close combat after this because I'm pretty sure Cloud will just get knocked out. Yeah, I can't use it again. Cloud will get knocked out. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to bring out Yuffie. I wasn't planning to bring out my float sword just yet. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to try a full restore. Yep, thought so. So I get to bring it out for free, more or less. Exactly, Nexus. Oh, you must be kidding me. Oh, we both avoid each other's moves. The poison did when he kept going and just crashed. See, that's what could have happened to Cloud. I'm not letting that happen. It tends to happen to fighting type moves. And because of that, I managed to knock it out. That was a bit of luck, I'm not gonna lie. But we take those, we take those. Drift Blim. Alright. We're doing something new. We're doing something completely new. This is not in my notes. Not in my notes at all. This is what we're going to do. We're going to taunt it. Oh, I knew it! I knew that would happen. And the worst part is, it used taunt on the wrong person. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. And now Infernape is gonna go batshit crazy, which isn't the best. No, I can't use that. I can't use that here. It's the only person with a fairy move. I should have just stuck to what I knew. I tried to be clever, that didn't pan out. At the very least, it really just said psych to your hopes and dreams. No, this game, it's like they know exactly what I was planning to do. If Outrage hits, Infernape should be dead. Infernape should be dead, not Infernape. Oh, Focus Sash, I forgot. No, and they shook off the taunt as well. He's gonna knock it out now. That's too close for comfort. That's way too close for comfort. The worst thing is, if it's confused, it will, and it hits itself, it will die. Again, Drift Blim has ruined my plans. This. You know what? We keep going. We keep going. If I go first, it will knock it out. Ah, don't burn me. It burned me. It burned me. Of course it burned me. Of course it burned me. Like, what did I fucking expect? What did I fucking expect? As a critical hit at the very least, I'll take that. Now I have to do something I don't want to do. And it died. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Ah, that's just cheeky, that is. There's literally no move here that will work. You know what? Bring out Tifa. I don't want to, but I'm doing it. It won't. Here's the thing. He won't heal with full restore. He might use sap strength. This just has to hit. Okay, it's dead, but I lost Garchomp. And my Floats was on low health. Not ideal. This isn't ideal at all. Right. Right, here's what we do. It could be worse. Could be better, but it could be worse. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you an item, which will We'll give you a citrus berry to hold on to. I'm basically banking on the fact that it will hit. I need to teach somebody else a fairy move in the off chance that Zac dies. Because if Zac dies, we're screwed. We're actually screwed. We got a psychic. It's not fairy though. Let me double check. Do I have a fairy move? No. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. I'm gonna have to get rid of Hex. However, I'm also gonna teach Trick Room to Zac in exchange for Hypnosis. Plans ruined again. Right. This isn't what I planned, I'm not gonna lie to you. But we move. We move. We absolutely move. Right. Lucian foiled my plans in the last run. Let's see how we do this time around. Right, Sludge Bomb should kill it. To be fair, I also gave Gengar Dazzling Gleam because I'm predicting that Gengar will live till the end, where we face Sylveon. And if that's true, that means I might not have to bring out Zac, but who knows. Switch, bring out Torterra. Torterra is literally the only one that's keeping me alive. The fact that Torterra is still alive gives me hope. That gives me hope. Right. Straight for Crunch. Oh, use Future Sight. It's not great. Right, Metacharm is next. Bring out Staraptor, use Fly. This time, maybe my plans won't come awry. Brave Bird, Fly. Yeah, Fly. No, Brave Bird. Because remember last time, that could have proved an issue. So we're just going to use Brave Bird to get out of the way. However, if Cloud tends to just fall over, which happened in one of my other runs, then it kind of defeats the purpose of what I was trying to do. Or it just ruins my theory. Alright, Girafarig. I don't have... well, this is not great. Okay, so... the only person I can take on Girafarig is my Torterra. At least I think so. For some reason I have a bad feeling about this. I'm just going to double check what my options were anyway. Yeah, for the most part, this was the only option I had. Gonna use Crunch, hopefully knock it out. Use Psychic. We avoided a move. Yes! About to take the Future Sight attack. Which isn't great. This is effective. It's a bit risky, I'm not gonna lie to you. No! I forgot about Sap Sipper! Oh, why did I try? Why did I try? I could have just killed it. I could have just killed it, and now I have like no health, you dumb, dumb trainer. I have to remember it has Sap Sipper. Do not use Giga Tree. I have to remind myself that I've just made this run a million times worse for myself. Friendship bonuses, yep, the friendship bonus is coming in clutch. The fairy tale bonus is coming in clutch here. Okay, bronze, oh bloody hell. I just have to hope it doesn't completely knock me out. Earthquake there, that's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. Yep. So I expected that. Because I'm fine with that, because I'm not planning to use Yuffie for the rest of this anyway. So. What this means is... I don't think I'm faster. I don't think I'm faster. And I can't remember if I'm faster or not. If I'm not faster, this run is over. Like, this run is just straight up over. Yeah, it was coming in clutch until until I remembered abilities existed. I'm doing this on the impression that I might be faster. I don't think I am. Am I faster? Okay, thank goodness. Okay, I have to remember that. Tifa is faster. So my move will go first. Right. Okay. I'm not sure what good this will do. But I might have to give a citrus berry. No, actually. Here's what we'll do. We'll give a citrus berry. It's a bit of a gamble. In fact, it's the biggest gamble I'm doing. But what I want to do is... No, that's swap Pokemon. I want you to swap held items with Tifa. And then... Gengar will still go first. And second. And then we've just got to hope. Right. This is it. This is it. This is the final countdown. I can see the light as I'm walking sideways. I have 4 Pokemon left. 1 is basically dead, so really I have 3 Pokemon left. I'm taking yet another risk. Also, oh, I may have made a big mistake here. I just realized the big mistake I made. Dazzling Gleam, come on. Okay, I go first. Will this kill it? No. Crap. I didn't have the held item I needed. I should have added one that boosts fairy moves. Oh my god, why did I even bother? Why did I even bother? That was so incredibly stupid of me. That was so incredibly stupid of me. I can see the light walks into a black tower. Basically me, isn't it? Like, what was I thinking? What I was thinking is Zac was fast enough. Why did I even think this was a valid move? Oh, that was stupid. That was actually stupid. Okay. Well, I'm doing this on hard mode right now. Keep current. This is not looking good for me. Oh, it would have been super effective. Oh, I've made so many errors. I've made so many errors just now. Oh no. We have to use Trick Room. Oh my. Oh, yep. Okay, yeah. This is a. This is the biggest L I've taken. I can't believe I got here and they both just died instantly. Oh, it's a grass type. You moron, that is me. It's a grass type. Of course I can use Cloud. Okay, to be fair, like, it's faster than me anyway, so I would have died. You know, we'll bring out Tifa for the sake of it anyway. I'm gonna die, but we'll do it for the sake of it anyway. Yeah, that's it. It's game over. It's game over. Game over. We tried. We tried. I got really close one time. I got really close. And I had a whole plan, but it didn't work out. It didn't pan out. Alright. Oof. I'm gonna end the stream there. Thanks guys for watching. I know I got bested by grass. I can't believe that happened. But I think losing Garchomp early on ruined me. Basically, Drift Bloom has ruined every single one of my runs. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream there. I'll catch you guys later. Probably be streaming again on Thursday. Either more Brilliant Diamond, or we'll be playing some Pokemon Unite with some peoples. We'll see what's up. Alright. Thanks for coming by, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright, peace. Also make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Really helps me out. Alright, now bye. Peace.